The second driver, who was charged in a September 2019 drag racing crash that seriously injured a Scottsbluff boy, has had his case dismissed. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, charges have been dismissed against the Alliance man who was accused of drag racing alongside the driver who struck a 12-year-old Scottsbluff boy last September. 23-year-old Truan Henderson was standing trial on a felony charge of aiding and abetting second-degree assault. During the third day of the trial last week, his defense attorney renewed a motion for a directed verdict, and upon further review, District Judge Andrea Miller dismissed the case before the jury heard closing arguments. The other driver, 21-year-old Jacob Gompert, was sentenced to a total of 90 days in jail, license revocation, and probation after pleading no contest to his charge of second-degree assault. Well, the parent company of Allo says an equity stake by a venture capital firm will set up the Nebraska-based fiber telecommunications company for future expansion and growth. Nelnet says it has entered into partnership with SDC Capital Partners, LLC, in which that firm will make a $197 million investment into Allo Communications by the end of this month, giving SDC a 48% ownership stake in Allo. Allo President Brad Moline tells KNEB News his company's management team will remain committed to focusing on their own backyard, serving existing and new customers in Nebraska and Colorado.
What I'd like to see happen is be able to serve about 600,000 Nebraskans and maybe 400,000 to 500,000 people in Colorado. Will I say we'll never go to any other states? Absolutely not. We very well could over time.
In addition to the funding through the SDC equity purchase, Moline tells us he will also be investing more of his time and funding into the company. As of the end of June of 2020, Allo was serving more than 53,000 residential accounts, thousands of businesses, and a number of governmental entities across 12 communities. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer's in with your full week weather forecast. I'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
Hi, I'm Michelle Perkins of Remax Regency. After branching out, I've returned home to my roots, to the land from which I came and my family has held for 5 generations.
Michelle truly understands what home means and treats you like family as she guides you through the buying and selling process, bringing the latest pricing tools that are not currently being used in this area to sell your home at the highest price in the least amount of time, and to ensure that you do not overpay when buying.
So just give me a call, kick back, Remax, and settle down.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
How about clear skies tonight? Nothing happening. Low's going to fall down into the 30s. It's near 40 degrees again overnight tonight. Really, we have a dry and warm week coming. Temps are going to be above normal, but it'll turn cooler by Sunday and breezy at times, although not as breezy as it was today. 82 for a high yesterday after a morning low of 33. Notice we'd ordinarily be about 69. That's just at 82, just 7 degrees away from a normal, or a record high. We're going to flirt with the upper 80s a couple of times this week. Nothing in the rain gauge. We've now eclipsed 6 inches below normal for the year, unfortunately. Well, we do have a couple of things to show you. First of all, we do have fire weather warnings. These are red flag warnings that go tonight until 7 o'clock. You'll notice a large area, well, pretty much the entire region here under these red flag warnings until 7 o'clock. Now for tomorrow, they get replaced with fire weather watches. Similar situation expected tomorrow across a large portion of the area here with fire weather watches being posted for tomorrow. 80 right now in North Platte, 86 in McCook. Look at those warm temps just to our south and east. It's plenty mild here in our area with 70s all across the board. 68, I guess, in Lusk. Outside of that, 70s. Here's an 80 in Ogallala and I guess a 69 right now in Gordon. Winds are pretty gusty, 10 to 20 miles an hour. They've been gusting at times over 30 to 40 here in the region. All quiet tomorrow. We'll put that stop sign out, get on the bus at 39 degrees for tomorrow and bring the kids home in the afternoon warm. 84. That's very, very nice weather out there as we go through the day tomorrow, and this is going to kind of be on rinse and repeat mode for several days. There's no clouds coming tomorrow. Overnight tonight, it is going to be clear. It's going to let temps fall off a bit because it is going to be so clear, down into the 30s to low 40s. For tomorrow, stop me if you've heard this before, but dry and sunny, clear conditions. Not quite as windy as it was yesterday, but we're going to have some of the fire weather concerns with very warm conditions tomorrow. So what we lose in the winds will pick up with the temperatures and increase the threat of fires here across the region. Upper 80s in a few locations, low to mid 80s for all of us at least. Temps going to flirt with 90 in a couple areas, and that's not really going to change as we go through the next several days, and nothing unfortunately coming in the rain gauge. Clear tonight, lows down around 38. It'll be quiet. For tomorrow, sunny, not as windy. Winds at about 5 to 10, 86. It'll be warm out there, and that's going to be a repeating theme here for several days. We'll be in the mid and upper 80s Wednesday all the way through Saturday. Right now we're targeting Thursday as our warmest day, maybe near 90. We'll shave several degrees off that on Sunday with temps in the 70s, and then you'll see Monday breezy conditions, cooler and highs in the 70s. And notice Sunday, Monday right now we have at least a 20% chance of some showers. Let's hope we can get some of those as we get into early next week.
Allo Communications has an exciting update on our Allo for Education program. This season alone, we have donated another $125,000 to local schools across our neighborhoods. That's over $325,000 since we started. We are committed to our communities, our schools, closing the digital divide, and building a brighter future for our students. Make the switch to Allo today and we'll donate $50 to the participating school of your choice. Allo for Education ends on September 30th, so hurry and visit us at allofiber.com/education.
Certain things go together, like baseball and hot dogs, or peanut butter and jelly. Then there are things that certainly don't, like electricity and water. To help protect yourself when the two might meet, like basements, garages, kitchens, bathrooms, or even the outdoors, make sure to have protection through ground fault circuit interrupters, GFCIs. If you don't have GFCIs installed, contact a qualified electrician to install them for you. Always use caution when you're near electricity and water. Brought to you by Chimney Rock Public Power District, your touchstone energy partner, the power of human connections.
Welcome back. Wyoming prison officials say an inmate at Torrington's Wyoming Medium Correctional Institution died over the weekend. 77-year-old William Mayhew II passed away on Saturday. Officials say Mayhew was serving a 12 to 15-year prison sentence for a 2018 conviction from Sheridan County for sexual assault of a minor in the third degree. As required by departmental policy, an autopsy has been ordered. Well, the Mullen fire burning in southeast Wyoming saw another active weekend. Fire officials say the blaze has grown to more than 147,000 acres, but containment has increased to 14% with the help of more than 1,100 personnel working on the fire. Good burning conditions on Sunday resulted in large amounts of smoke, which spread east into the Laramie Valley. And last week, Nebraska's senior U.S. Senator Deb Fischer met with Judge Amy Coney Barrett, President Trump's nominee to serve as the next Associate Justice on the Supreme Court. Following the meeting, Fischer said that Judge Barrett is an extraordinary individual and a distinguished jurist. During the meeting, Coney Barrett said her judicial philosophy was to stick to the text of the Constitution. Fisher added Judge Coney Barrett follows the law where it leads, no matter where it lands, and it was inspiring to have such a strong and accomplished woman before the Senate. Well, still to come, Chris Cottrell in with a recap of the weekend that was in local sports. KNEB.TV News will be back right after the break.
I've struggled with my weight since I was 13, but weight loss surgery changed my life. I've lost 120 pounds, 80 inches, and gained a whole new outlook on life.
Weight loss surgery may be the answer to your weight and health problems. Regional West offers the support of skilled surgeons and a dedicated bariatric team for your journey to a healthier you. Learn more about weight loss options at Regional West. It's time for a new you.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Welcome into today's TV Sports Update. We are already getting late in the high school sports fall season. In fact, some postseason events getting started today with the girls district golf ahead of the state tournament being held at Monument Shadows next Monday and Tuesday in Gering. Today's district meet down in McCook. And for softball, it's day one of the B10 sub-district tournament being hosted by Scottsbluff. It would take a major upset for Scottsbluff and Gering not to meet for the championship tomorrow afternoon. We're planning on radio coverage for that title game starting at 2, and there will be a possible second game at 4 o'clock. Also tomorrow, we'll have KNEB.TV coverage for Scottsbluff volleyball at home to take on Bridgeport. That'll get underway at about 5:45. First serve slated for 6 o'clock. Now, let's go back to Friday night for our Gridiron TV game as Scottsbluff opened up district play with a road contest at Alliance. It was all Cats in this one as they picked up their third straight win after that 0-3 start. It was the Alex Galindo show, the senior running back finding pay dirt here for the first of many on the night as the Bearcats take the early lead 6-0. Alliance, they had their one golden opportunity to match that early score and even take the lead, but late in the first quarter, a fumble from the Bulldogs going into the end zone. Cats recovering from that point on. This one was over. Ensuing drive. First down for the Cats, and it's time to take a deep shot here with Brett Hill, the senior quarterback, launching and hitting Galindo in stride for a 51-yard scoring strike. Beautiful ball from Hill. Easy walk-in. They'd get the 2-point conversion, that same combo to go in front 14-0. Still first half, still Galindo. The senior came in with 7 touchdowns on the season, and after this short run, he's up to 10 for the year, and he still had more work to do on this night. At the half, late in the half, in fact, Scottsbluff with the dagger score. It's Galindo again off the right side this time around for his 4th touchdown of the first half alone, and Scottsbluff takes a 28-0 lead to the locker room at halftime. One more for good measure, why not? Galindo, this time from long distance. The cutback run and the quick juke on the defensive back, and he's loose to the end zone for number 5 on the night. 5 touchdowns, well over 100 yards rushing, and just for good measure, over 50 yards receiving on the night. Brett Hill threw for over 100, and James Bruner had a big night in the receiving game. 2 catches and over 70 yards for the senior wideout. The defense pitches the shutout. The Cats are 3-3 in games played, but 2-2 officially in the NSAA standings, with Lexington, McCook, and Gering to close out the season. As for Gering, they dropped 0-6. That road loss at Lexington, plenty of turnovers for the Bulldogs on Friday. They'll host McCook this week. Mitchell lost their first game of the season, an emotional win there for Bridgeport on the road after the tragedy for their community a little over a week ago. And Layton loses for the first time this year this past Friday night as well. That'll do it for today. That is the latest from right here at the FNBO TV Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan's back with more coming up right after this on KNEB.TV.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
When you call Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating, you will have options. Repair it, rebuild it, or update it. Whether your furnace stops working or your bathtub won't drain, Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating provides the services you need to be comfortable. Weekends, holidays, or late nights, we will be there. With over 30 years of service, our certified technicians and cutting-edge technology can keep your systems running at their peak efficiency. Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating, every time we enter your home, we leave it a better place to live.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Wyobraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers from name brands such as Pfaff and Babylock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scottsbluff.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
And finally tonight, 3 Nebraska organizations were honored with the Governor's Wellness Award at the Panhandle Business and Employer Safety and Wellness Virtual Conference last week, and a Chadron woman received the Leading Light Award. Governor's Wellness Awards went to Shelby Rising Public Schools, ESU 6, and Community Hospital in McCook. Additionally, the Panhandle Worksite Wellness Council honored Cheryl Abeglin with the Leading Light Award for her dedication and leadership to employees' health and well-being in the Panhandle. Abeglin, a registered nurse at Chadron Community Hospital, also serves on the wellness team and was nominated by her peers for this distinction for being a true leading light. Friends, family, and coworkers shared a surprise video with Abeglin, highlighting her exemplary qualities of leading by example and being an inspiration to so many.
There's not a more deserving person than you for this award. You've impacted so many lives, not only in our Chadron Community Hospital team, but also within the community. You truly have been a leading light for wellness in our hospital and throughout our community, and for this you are so deserving.
For more information about worksite wellness, you can go to pphd.org. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.